Good morning, good morning, and good morning. This is Dynasty's Empire. I am doing a reading for clients. Um, and the title of this video will be, I don't know just yet. But I am doing a 10 person, 3 card pull for introducing my channel and providing messages from beyond. Those who, this may be the first time you're watching me, that from time to time, I may pull a card. For example, the Five of Wands. You can always clearly go to Google, what have you, and find out what the true definition of Five of Wands is. However, I'm a different reader. I see things in the actual cards for the particular person that I am reading for. Let's see, is my volume up? Yes, it is. I read particularly for the person. I see something different in the cards for everybody. I do not predict nor tell physical death. I will tell you death in the sense of a death of a relationship, a death of a job. Death card does not always mean an actual death. It also can mean rebirth, and depending on where it's at in the spread, can tell you multiple different things about it. So, for those who may be interested in more detailed readings, I am offering 20 minutes for $19, 30 minutes for $29, 50 minutes for $49, 120 minutes for $109. If you're wanting just a 6-card oracle spread, that's 6 cards for $16. You can always donate to my channel. I do have a PayPal account, and I can provide you that information, or I will put it in the links below of the reading. And I hope that everybody is doing well today. I'm feeling a little sluggish, but I missed a couple of days of going to the gym, and I'm very accustomed to working out just about 5 to 6 days a week. So, but I'm doing several other jobs as well, so I'm a little sluggish, but hey, I'm here. I'm alive in living color. I'm about to provide this message to my dearling clients. So I'm going to begin. I will be quiet momentarily until I am ready to start pulling cards from my client. And also remember that reading cards is for entertainment purposes only. It doesn't necessarily mean this will or will not happen, but in my years of experience, it comes out to be very true. And some messages may resonate with you at the moment, and sometimes they won't until, a week down the road, 2 weeks down the road. And sometimes you have to do a little bit of soul searching for yourself as well. So I'm going to be quiet. In the background, you'll probably hear a brief, I have some money meditation music playing. Everybody needs money. I don't care if you have money already, but everybody needs a little bit of extra. So I like to have meditation music playing just because it keeps me relaxed, keeps me calm, and I find that it helps the flow of my readings as well. I know I said only 3 cards, but I'm feeling that there's a couple other messages that need to come out. So when I have fly out cards, I'll let them fly out and I'll let it flow. Excuse me. And now I'm gonna stop. All of this fell out, and we're about to find out why. All right. First card that popped out was agent and or manager. Agent and or manager. This card states your work expands. It reaches as your partner, as you partner with a professional who can help you. What I'm getting from this card is that this has something to do with fashion design, clothing, something that is definitely in high demand. If you look closely at the card, you will see how much detail that the woman has in it. She's speaking to someone of high ranking, someone who has a great deal of financial money and can definitely take her to where she needs to go. She's able to articulate herself proficiently, and she knows what she's talking about. She knows what she wants, and she's very soft spoken, and clear with her words of what she's trying to convey. But she does seem a little apprehensive. Next card that pulled up is ask for what you want, and this is in the reverse. The meaning says clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstanding and speeds up the process of answered prayers. This is the card here. And this person, from what the card is telling me, they live in a totally different country. Things are handled differently over there. And it appears that the weather is a little bit chilly right now. But this woman in the card is out and about. It's cold. She's willing to do what she has to do to get whatever it is that she needs to get done. However, she's sure of what she wants to ask for, but she's not feeling 100% confident in her area of expertise and how to get it. it's almost as if she goes back and forth with herself about making a choice on how to, I guess, go about doing things. She's reluctant, and she's very, very indecisive. Yeah, she can talk a good talk, but not necessarily walk the walk of what she truly feels that she really, really wants to do deep inside. Next card is journaling. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creativity, ideas, builds your confidence as a writer. And this card, the journaling card, and ask for what you want, they go together. Again, like I just stated, indecisiveness, unsure about what she wants to do. Whatever this is that you're into, I keep on seeing fashion. I keep seeing creating products for women in particular. In order to continue to receive the good reviews and raves and accolades, you've got to continue practicing. That's your next card. Again, we're going to go back and talk about this next card is speech and speeches. And in this card it states you have important messages to deliver to others that can help others. So these three cards prior to ask for what you want, you got to chill out with that indecisiveness. You've got to be very clear and concise. As I said in this first card, the agent and or manager, you appear to know exactly what you want, but when you go into deep, deep thought, you second guess yourself about how you're going to do it, how it's going to pan out, what about the money, this, that, and whatever. Now, you have to remember that you do have an audience. You have a wide range of audience right now that's listening to you, that is, they're really engaged in the things that you do, the things that you say, and they believe in you, most definitely. Our next card is inspiration in the reverse. This card states, yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it in motion. My dear, back and forth, back and forth. This is who you show the world that you are. When you're at home alone, this is who you show yourself you are. You're battling with yourself about who you truly want to be, who you truly want to show the world. You've got to do some soul searching about your decisions, because the path that I'm seeing that you're going on is a great path, and it's a lucrative path. However, continuing to be indecisive, not being clear in moments when you are in public, but then being indecisive when you are in private is confused. It is creating a lot of confusion. Not so much for the people that you work with, but just for yourself in general. If you're constantly confused and you know that you want to make a decision, I'll go back. You want to make a decision, and the decision that you want to make, the decision that you want to make is within you, but you appear to be lacking the confidence when you're alone. When you're alone is when you're with your thoughts, just yourself, and you can truly break down. You can unzip your coat and just, take the coat off and just really be who you are, and not have to sugarcoat anything. But then, even though you're not having to sugarcoat anything, it kind of affects your inspiration. You can be your own, and right now I'm getting a vision of I believe she's a white woman. She could be Italian. Very, very dark hair. Almost wears it with a part in the middle. Very gentle, dainty hands, and she's a very small frame woman. Um, I don't know if that's your energy, if that could be somebody that you're working with. And I do see an image of a man. He's fairly tall. I'm seeing some blonde, like dirty blonde dishwater type hair. This guy, he wears I believe it's a silver or a platinum watch. Very nice broad shoulders, very attractive man. Um, and I'm also seeing that you need a good support system. Next card is blocks lifted. This card basically states exactly what it is. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. At some point in time, this here, this indecisiveness, this will be cut out. Um, because personally, you are going to get tired of being so indecisive and not knowing what you want. You're going to start working more on yourself and healing the areas where you feel that you lack. And the blocks will be lifted. And you have the divine guidance card, which that is your next. And this card says the ideas you are receiving are heaven sent answers. Wait a minute. The ideas you are receiving, heaven sent answers to your prayers. So whatever it is that you've been praying about and been in deep thought about, the answers are there, but I do not believe, no, I don't believe. I know that you are still being indecisive and not believing what answers are coming to you are really true and they are for you. Next card is let go. Release the desires to control the situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom and to resolve everything beautifully. This is in regard to some kind of love romance that you have with someone. I know you made mention to me about this. And the best advice I can really give you is, number one, cut out the indecisive behavior. Any decision that you make in your life is your decision. The decisions that you make, for example, if you decide that you want to move to France and you have enough money to move to France, you have enough money to find a loft, you have enough money to let you sit back on for about 2 or 3 months, pay your rent, light bill, electric, whatever. You don't have to purchase a car because you take public transportation in France, wherever you want to go. And you have enough money back for about 3 months to just kind of sit back, enjoy France before you begin searching for a job. Lo and behold, comes someone who seems to sweep you off of your feet. And in the midst of them sweeping you off of your feet, this person moves himself into your space. And then you know you only have 3 months of money to live on for yourself, just on you, just for you being on your own. And then this person comes in and, starts rearranging and starts moving things and starts this and starts that. You then create a conundrum of a situation for yourself because you only know that you have the money just for you to do what you need to do. However, this person is another mouth to feed. This person is another light bill. This person is just an additional burden onto you. So basically, you take on more than what you have to take on with this in particular person. And I'm also seeing a dark-skinned guy. He could be black or either an olive tone skin. He has really, really broad features. And I'm seeing some type of scar on his chest or on his face and possibly near his lip. And in a nutshell, what I'm saying to you about this card and in regard to a love situation, and I know it's going to be very easy for me to say, but everybody handles things differently. And I'm just going to tell you to let go. Let go in a positive way. Not saying let go of this person physically, but let go, relax, let your hair down, be your authentic self, and stop jumping back and I'm like envisioning you jumping back and forth on a freaking trampoline. That's not going to get you anywhere but hurt. So let go of that situation. Let go about the fear about your work. Going back to this agent card that you have there. Let go about the fear you have of work. Let go about the fear that the job is taking too long or that the love is taking too long. Everything in life worth having takes time to cultivate. You can't expect to go purchase a romaine field from a previous farmer and expect that your crop and your harvest is going to be just as bountiful as the previous owner. One, that person had a set way of doing things and their method worked if they had that farm for 20, 30 years. And then you come in, you're going to want to do things totally different. And so with that being said, you wanting to do things totally different, it takes time for things to come to fruition and to build up to be the best, sweeter, most ripe, tender romaine lettuce that's out there. So everybody has a different method for everything that they do. Show your creative projects to your other friends, family members, and support system. Your next card is authenticity. And I've been speaking to you about being authentic and stop being so damn indecisive about what you want to do. You're hindering your own growth by your own thoughts, negative thoughts at that. This card says, trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has strength and knowledge needed for the situation. Again, this love situation, let it go. Let it go. Just sit back and relax and stop double guessing, double working, double attacking the situation. If a situation, a love relationship or whatever it is, a job or what have you, example, just using a random name, Anna, okay? God has a particular job for Anna. Now, all these other people can come in and they can apply for the same job as Anna, but it's something different about each one of these people that beginning job coach or interviewer may like about Anna or may like about the other contestants, okay? So the other people apply for the same job. But here's the thing. If it is and has directly your name on it, if it has Anna's name on it, that is most definitely 100% for Anna. No one can come in and take what is already yours. So don't worry about the small things. Take the situation for exactly what it's worth. Just chill out. Just chill out a little bit. And it's also not about you creating something that appeals to everyone else, but something that appeals directly to you. You may like peanut butter and celery sticks and chocolate drops together. That may appeal to your taste buds, and this thing that you're creating or have created is something that appeals to you. Not everybody will understand it. They will not be able to appreciate it, but there will be a group of people who will definitely appreciate what it is you've created, how you've created it, and how much time and energy you've put into it. Your last card is creative expression. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. So, but it came into the reverse. You've got to overcome the blocks. Again, this goes back to you being indecisive about not knowing what you want when you do want it. You've got to unblock your creative spirit. And the only way that can be done is by you honing in on what works the best for you. What works the best for you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel the most successful, what makes you feel, you are unstoppable. You can just do anything that you want to do. But the indecisiveness is something that is holding you back and has held you back for a very long time, even going back to being a little girl, being a small child, and your parents asking you, or your grandmother asking you, hey, what do you want? And it's always this look of, I don't know. If I do this, I won't get that. But if I get this, I don't have to get that. It's just back and forth. You've got to become very clear about what you want. This is who you appear to be in the public's eye. This is who you are when you are alone. You've got to do, again, like I stated before, some soul searching to figure out why you are that way and why you just can't come up with a definitive answer that is going to please you and make everything come to pass. I understand something a lot clearer now. You're sensitive, very sensitive with your feelings. You definitely need a writer's group, a creative group to help you with that sensitivity. And also, you're pretty good with your time management. But sometimes you can allow distractions to, kind of take you out of your zone. And the other problem that I'm seeing that you're having is this is open your heart, and this is in the reverse. You're not taking the time to open up your heart effectively because you are sensitive. You don't want to be hurt. And I understand that completely. And this new project I've been talking to you about goes back to here. This agent or manager. They're going to be able to help you get this new project, fashion design, architecture design, whatever. It's a big project that you're working on, but you got to continue to be this person. You can't be this person. It's just too much of a struggle, a mental struggle for you. And eventually, we're trying to take on this new project, the back and forth with yourself. You're going to end up, you're going to end up burning yourself out. And that's the last thing that you really want to do, is burn yourself out. Get more into your creative expression. Express your inner truth. And the other thing is, know that you are worthy of what this new opportunity is that is coming in. Allow yourself to receive. And be open to the recognition that others bestow upon you. Continue to show gratitude. And you've got to get in a writer's group. I'm not sure what type of writing that you're in. The other thing that can definitely help you is a vision board. Basically, I would show you mine, but mine is pretty large, and your project is eventually going to reach video, television, print, online media. But you've got to stop with the indecisiveness, and you will finally be successful. As I was speaking, remember to detox yourself too. Too much of a good thing, too much of a bad thing can be a good thing, or too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Remember to take time to detox yourself, do self-care regularly. And this has nothing to do with anybody else. This has to do with you. And that is not for you. So, in regard to the vision board, what a vision board does and what its purpose serves is to put things on this vision board that genuinely help you, that you're trying to reach a goal toward. Like, I work out 5-6 days a week. And within my vision board, I put on there exercise, a big picture of drinking water, because I drink more water now, because that's something that is a goal for me, which drinking a lot of water helps you reduce weight. And also detoxifies the system, cleanse the system out, cleanses the lymphatic system out. Cleanses the lymphatic system, cleanses the body. Overall, yes, you have to go pee a lot more, but your body is filtering out what's in there that shouldn't be in there. So what the vision board does is it gives you a clear outline of your life's goals. Now, I had a certain amount of goals when I was a lot younger, and now that I'm older, I am about 75 to 80% there with my goals. So you get yourself a cardboard. Excuse me. You can do a cardboard, or you can get like a little construction paper board, and you get magazines, or you get these different images from different places, things that that go according to what you want to do. You take those. Of course, you're going to always have your center. You're going to put your main focus in your center, and then from there you will put your other items aside that. So right now what I'm seeing in the middle for you is your indecisiveness. So over to the right, you may want to write some questions or have some images that depict reducing indecisiveness. For example, a image of a judge's gavel. That's final. That's a ruled out. That's ruled. You know what I mean? And then you also could have the word veto. Like in some countries, you can veto, or you can ratify, amend, etc. Those type of things will give you an ideal. Like if you want to get married, you would obviously have a picture of a wedding ring. You would have a picture of a dress and different things of that nature. So the vision board is an additional thing to help you affirm what you want in your life. So try that out. I think that will definitely help you. And just take more time to figure out if this is really what you want. Even go back in your life and like do, I know it's going to sound silly, but I've had to do this before in my past. Sometimes you can date people. You can be in a relationship, whether it be male on male, female on female, or male and female. I have seen that the person tends to adapt to their partner. So for example, sorry about that. This is my nice little box that I keep all my lovelies in, all my cards. So you could have a gentleman that you date. Now, prior to you dating this gentleman, you enjoyed scrambled eggs. And because it's more convenient for him to cook runny eggs, you begin to adapt to having the runny eggs. So then after you and this person's relationship dissolves, you then start trying to cook runny eggs, and that runny eggs don't taste the same as what they did because you're no longer with that other person. So then you have to go back and reevaluate your life and question yourself and say, dang, do I really like runny eggs? Is this really for me? So you've got to and I know it sounds really silly, but sometimes when you're about someone else and want to be with that person, and you do anything humanly possible to make things work with that person. But then after you're no longer with the person, you kind of see, I was just doing this because this is what that person liked. That's what worked for them. So make sure any choices that you make, that the choices that you do make, they are for you, not for your other partner. So those are the only messages that I have pulled for you today. I do appreciate you taking the time to wait for me because I was running behind. I was with another client, and I hate to rush my readings and I hate to rush my clients. You guys' time is very valuable to me, and it's very important. Again, if you would like to add yourself to my emailing list, shoot me your email address from time to time. I will be doing free readings, might give away a couple of different things, and things like that, of that nature. But just keep up with me here on YouTube. You can also keep up with me on the Kick Messenger. I'm usually there, pretty responsive, unless I'm with another customer. And so, love and light to you. Be more spot on. Be more spot on. Make the decision that makes you the happiest. Don't allow other people to deter you from your God-given talent and your God-given path. So with that being said, I wish you adieu, and I hope to see you again. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, and have a wonderful day.